Matt here. Welcome back, all you diecast racers. That's right, guys. I'm excited about this video because what serious diecast racer doesn't have F40s or likes to race them? That's right, guys. We're gonna see what the fastest F40 is among these right here. We do have some matchboxes in there as well. So I've already got weights on them, guys. These right here are like 50 and 52 grams. These are the newer F40s, the red and yellow. Those are like 32 grams. And these last four here are matchbox F40s. Those are like 28 grams, so they're pretty light, but we'll see how fast they race anyway. I've got three different variations of this F40, or two different variations. I got the gold lace, ultra hot, so I just picked that up. It was on card, and yeah, I opened it. But I'm about racing. Another gold lace, and then we also have the gold. I think it's F40 there with the lace wheels. All right, guys, let's get these up here and start racing. I'm excited. All right, let's start with these matchbox. Check out that 90s looking, woo! That's a color in it. And then this purple one. All right, guys, let's get this going. Gotta turn my racer on there. Here we go. All right. All right, that turquoise F40 took it with a 1434. All right, let's swap the lanes. Got the lane swapped. Let's see if that turquoise F40 keeps a streak. It does. A little bit slower, but with a 1435 he takes it. All right, we're moving on. All right, guys, we're gonna keep with the matchboxes. Look at that red F40. Check out that white with red stripe. All right, let's see who wins. Wow, that's a decent, pretty good time there for matchbox. 1424 to 1433. All right, let's swap them. Got those lanes swapped. Got the F40 right lane, the white Ferrari in the first lane. Here we go. All right, look at that. He wins both of them, so he moves on. A red Ferrari. All right, guys, next race, we're going to do the newer F40s. A little bit different than the ones that have the opening hatches. These don't. The older, like 90s ones, obviously have the older opening hatches in the back. We'll see what these two will do. Here we go. Oh, you saw the yellow ones out front and the red F40 just took him out at 1438. Let's swap those lanes. All right, guys, next race. Lanes are swapped. Here we go. That was a little close of a race, but F40 went ahead and took that one. All right, he moves on. Got two red F40s moving on. Now we're getting to the serious F40s, guys. These are some fast cars. Let's see which one of these is gonna take this first race. Here we go. Now there's the times I'm looking for: 14:03 to a 14:50. And again, guys, if you haven't watched my channel before, I do 1/8 mile drag strip racing because that's all the room I have. So instead of the sometimes standard one that guys do, the 22 feet, which is the actual quarter mile, but it's all right. These are good times for 1/8 mile racing. All right, here we go. He moves. Gonna switch lanes, see who wins the second race. Got them lanes swapped. See, this red F40 takes the second race. He does the 14:17, a little bit slower time, but it's good enough for him to move on. Okay, guys, well, we got two red F40s. This one's with the Ultra Hots wheels, and that has those gold lace wheels. I got two of them that have gold lace wheels. All right, here we go. Now gold lace wheels, Ferrari F40 took away 14:13 to a 14:34. Let's swap the lanes and race them again. All right, we got those lanes swapped. Got the gold lace on the outside here. And here we go. Gold lace Ferrari takes it again. The 14:10. He's moving on. All right, guys. We got the gold lace against the red lace. I had a kind of odd number, so we're gonna race it's golden against the last one that won. And here we go. Oh man, yeah. That was kind of a spank. 14:11 red gold lace against the gold 14:58. Let's swap them. We'll see who takes the second race. Who do you think it'll be, y'all? I'm kind of going for this red gold lace Ferrari. Here we go. Oh yeah, man. 14:18. All right, we're heading to the semifinals. All right, guys, we're going to start off the semifinals with two matchbox that made it to the finals. Here we go for semifinals. Here we go. Red F40 takes with that. Let's swap them and do it again. All right, guys, lines are swapped. See if this F40 continues its winning streak. He does. 14:39. He's moving on to the finals. Okay, we got older F40 lace version against the newer Hot Wheels F40. Should be a good race. Here we go. No surprise there, but he takes the 14:23 to 14:58 and swap the lanes. Race them again. All right, here we are. Got both those lanes swapped there. See if that red F40 there, the older F40, can keep this winning streak. And he does by a long shot. 14:15. He moves on to the finals as well. Welcome to the finals, guys. We got newer F40 against the one that just won. Let's see if he takes, and then who it takes on this race, winner races will take on the other gold F40, or gold lace F40. Here we go. All right, 1416 with the gold lace F40 to the 1438, which isn't a bad time for Hot Wheels, the newer Hot Wheels F40. All right, let's get them swapped. All right, them lanes are swapped. Let's see who of these is gonna move on to the finals, or to the take on the other gold lace one in the finals. Check that out, guys. What an awesome time. 1408. Yeah, that's a top 10 in my cars. All right, he moves on to take on the other gold lace. All right, guys, this is the final races. Who's going to be the champion of the F40s, or which gold lace one's going to be? We'll see. Woo! 1405. Amazing time. That's awesome. All right, let's swap the lanes and keep this going. All right, guys, the lanes are swapped. Let's see if this gold lace one here can keep that 1405 time. Well, look at that. A lot of different times. Now they're 1-1. Now they're both one to bad. All right, last race, see who wins. All right, guys. The last race to find out who wins this F40 tournament, right? Okay, here we go. Wow. Oh yeah. Seeing what I'm seeing. Look how close that is. That is some of my fastest times. 1398, 8th mile time. And he went out with a bang. He flipped his car. 1398. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. That is your winner. Let's get him up on the podium. There we go, guys. There is your winner for this F40 Ferrari tournament. Driver there standing proudly. He got his trophy. That is awesome. And with a close second, the other Ferrari F40 with the lace wheels. That is awesome. Guys, I couldn't believe the times. So 1398 for this one and a 1399 for that. Those are definitely probably going into my top 5 cars here. That's fast. Because here are my, right there, guys. Yes, I've got 4 of the DeLorean with the rail wheels. That guy right there also is running 1398, so this F40 might actually take that second spot. So here are my fastest right here. There's another F40. You guys know that those Escalades are fast. And these reverbs are fast, guys. I know they're heavy, they're like 60-some grams, and some are fast, some aren't, but this one right here is fast. And that CX4 right there is quick. Funny car. Superman's gotta be there because he's fast. Alright, guys. That's gonna do it for this episode. Cowboy Diecast Racing. Once again, thanks for coming out and watching the drag races with me. Had a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll see you next time on the next video. My next video, I got some antique fine racing we're gonna do, so stay tuned for that. And we will see you guys down that Cowboy Diecast Racing trail on the next video. Have a good day. Always do something good for somebody else. And God bless.